Ciao, hello there everyone, this is Chillainous. Welcome back to another career mode video in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. In a quest to unlock more of the map to unlock more locations to fly to, I've found this flight from Coffs Harbour to Armidale, both names that I recognize as we try and make our way down to Sydney. So today we're going to rock this flight at roughly 45 minutes flight time. Hopefully everything goes well. As we take off the covers, we actually have a new paint job today. That's really cool. Something that I've actually never seen before. All over Oceania International Logistics. All videos over the next hot second will be recorded with eye tracking and head tracking. Please bear with me while I adjust the settings on that one there. I appreciate your patience on that one. All right, so it looks like runway 21 is in use. We will be departing to the west, so we will start up the engine here.
Captain, thanks for being available. I'm Jessica, the maintenance manager. Today's task is to fly this 172 Skyhawk up to Armidale as soon as possible. This aircraft's just been repaired and the owner needs it flown back to a field near his place. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. David Malone. Treat this beauty like it's your own. See you.
Yes, I will see you as well. We're going to request taxi depart west.
Coffs ground. Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee with Victor. Request taxi for takeoff. Departure to the west.
Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee. Taxi to and hold short of runway 03 using taxiway Hotel Echo 5 cross runway 10 Echo 4 Echo 3 Charlie Echo 2 Echo 1 Alpha. Contact tower on 118.2 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 03 using taxiway Hotel Echo 5 cross runway 10 Echo 4 Echo 3 Charlie Echo 2 Echo 1 Alpha. Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee.
It's also the first airport we've had in a long time that has ATC on the ground rather than just being uncontrolled, which is very, very cool. Let's release those parking brakes and stop at the hold short.
Coffs Tower. Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee ready at runway 03. West departure.
Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee. QNH 101 departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 03.
I thought we were taking off runway 21. It says visual runway 21 in use. Landing and departing runway 03. Okay. So it's doing both ways. That's unusual.
Cleared for takeoff runway 03. Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee.
Right, strobes on. Landing on. Flaps are configured. Flaps 1. Got a message here real quick. Let's just have a look-see. Message says align course 249. Altitude we were set for 2,000 feet to begin with. Turn on the... Okay, never mind. I can't turn on the nav mode right now. And let's begin. Airspeed is alive. 55 knots. Rotate. And we are off.
Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee. Continue for west departure.
Coffs Tower. Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee. Continue for west departure.
Alright, climb 4,500. We're getting pretty high here. We'll hand fly for a little bit as we pass over Coffs here, passing over the Coffs racetrack. I still want to climb at a pretty aggressive rate up to 4,500. Again, we can climb at 75 knots-ish. So climbing at 1,500 feet does not feel crazy. Actually, I lied. That does feel crazy in a Skyhawk. It does feel like the eye tracking itself, not the head tracking, but the eye tracking is maybe a little too aggressive as well. So I'll probably end up making some changes to that in the very near future. But let me know what your thoughts are on the eye tracking and head tracking down in the comments section. And before you ask, the eye tracking solution that I am using...
Sierra Yankee, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Step by.
Coffs Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee. Frequency change.
Yes, I'm using Beam eye tracker and an old Logitech C920. So the tracking might also not be great because of that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are about it all down in the comments section. Let me know if you think it's a good addition, whether it's a bad addition, whether you prefer a more static view, just sitting like this the whole time. So let me know your thoughts. I have my own thoughts, and I think it's just a matter of tweaking everything, because it uses an additional program to do that where I set the parameters. So it'll be just a bit of time making sure everything is good. That cloud cover out there, by the way, looks so spectacular. I'm so happy with that. Alright, we will turn on course. We'll essentially fly up to 4,500 by hand.
Brisbane Center, Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee is type Cessna Skyhawk. 3 miles southwest of Yankee X-Ray Oscar Foxtrot, 3,800. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Cessna Victor Hotel Charlie Sierra Yankee, Brisbane Center, Squawk 7556. Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee, radar contact 4 miles southwest of Yankee X-Ray Oscar Foxtrot, 4,200. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee.
Alright, we are 4,500 now. Oh, that soundtrack. It's just yes, it's all the yes. We will level off. We will turn on the autopilot now. Navigation. Hold altitude at, nope, sorry, at 4,500. As we turn on course. Very lovely.
Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
So we didn't even really need to talk to him. That's
Squawk
hilarious.
7000. Frequency change approved. Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee.
Alright, I've played around with some of the settings and everything feels much better. Still a lot of room for improvement, especially in the pitching and viewing angles here, as you hear me getting behind the microphone. But other than that, it feels a lot better, as long as it remembers to stay roughly here. If I reset the view here, yeah, it doesn't go quite as far back as it should, I feel. Alrighty, looks like we're about to hit the thing, so we are going to deviate very slightly by pulling up over the mountains, or else, yeah, we're hitting them. Like, there's no way around it. We would we would hit them. We'll give it as much juice as we can. Oh Lord, why would it tell me to fly at 4,500 when it knows we have mountains at like 5,000 feet? Come on. Oh Lord. Literally just clearing the trees down here. Holy crap. I say we cruise at 5,000 feet instead. This is a bit ridiculous. I don't know what the f happened. Aircraft crashed. What the f? Well, we're now flying at 8,000 feet. We'll get the altitude on. What do I need to do here to make this work? Autopilot, navigation. That was so incredibly unfortunate, but those sorts of things do happen. I have no words. We're going to get a lot of score dropped there, and our rank is going to tank. Our reputation is going to tank. But I'm not going to hide the fact that I crashed. I should have noticed that we weren't going to clear the mountain sooner and started climbing at that point using the autopilot. So unfortunately, it's all my fault on that one there. I take full responsibility. Sorry to the owner of this 172 Cessna Skyhawk. That is, well, your aircraft is trash now, sorry. Alright, at this point here, we probably should be looking at the procedures, trying to get the approach going. Procedures, select the approach. You're going to be, let's do RNAV 23. That'd be fun. Via, it'd have to be Bravo, Bravo being the one, usually through the middle. Yes. You will activate. We will make a very light turn to the right, but then we will be set up for actually arriving at Armadale. Whoops, I did not want to turn that. If we have a look down here, and zoom in a little bit, you can see that we have turned. Charlie was probably the better option actually, but it's all good. And it doesn't really say how high we need to be, so I'll probably have to refer to the charts here. Alright, we need to be 6,100 feet for the approach. So we get that going. The altitude, the vertical speed, we will set downwards. Got a little bit of track to go. We have 2,000 feet to drop with 12 miles. So we'll probably just drop a couple thousand, well, not even a couple thousand. We'll probably just drop like 1,000 feet per minute. I don't actually know how fast we're traveling here, but it would be better to get down to 6,000 feet earlier rather than later. Still recovering from that crash. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for all the flowers and cards. I appreciate you. We're about to turn into Armadale East Bravo, or Armadale Echo Bravo. Still about 16 nautical miles to run by the time we get to that point, and 2.6 from final, which we can see over here. We have 11.7 currently. hang on, which we can see over here. I forgot that I can totally do this. Here we go. So the cumulative 11.6. Be keeping an eye on all of our fuel flow here. We are up quite high. It is my understanding that Armadale is the highest town in Australia, maybe, which is pretty awesome. Have a look out the window here. Lots of nothing here. Feels like, honestly, a great place to live, if I'm being completely honest, not having to deal with people. All right, let's start slowing down here. Actually, no, we don't have to slow down yet, but we will soon as I look over at the charts. I've also toned down the eye tracking a little bit, so this is full left now and full right. Much more subtle, though it's still enough to kind of mess with me. But the head, this is now looking over at left monitor, and this is looking over at the right monitor. Right side and left side, obviously, not left and right. I wouldn't be able to see what's going on at that point. So if you like those being slightly toned down, again, let me know down in the comments. To me, it feels much better. I feel like left could actually even come a little bit further, but right might be a little bit too much, so it's cool. All right, let's start slowing down now because we will need to start an approach at some stage. Still 8 nautical miles from final, and we will tune Armadale. We'll get on their CTAF here. Let's announce our position. Hello? I asked for it. Why is it not saying? Oh no, everything seems to have just crapped out. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but we are now only 6 nautical miles. Let me bring up my charts again here. So 2.62 RMF, we want to come down at 3 degrees. But I can't really see the runway at all. Do we see it here? Let me see. Actually, that looks like the runway. It's hard to show, but I'm pretty sure that is it right in the middle of the screen. Hey, editing chill. Zoom in on that spot right there, right in the middle, right above the engine. Yeah, surely you see it. We will engage flaps 1 so that the aircraft can do all of its own trim while I'm still trying to figure everything out. It appears we may not have any pappies or anything. We'll have to come in pretty visual on this one as well. It looks like I can't add on an approach mode. We are 2.7 from RMF. We will disconnect the autopilots here, and we will take this thing in by hand. Alright, I believe we've passed final now. Yep. And 3.4 nautical miles to missed. So we'll announce that we are on final. All of the in-game audio has appeared to crash. Armadale traffic, Cessna, Charlie Sierra Yankee, final runway 23, Armadale traffic. Starting to see the landing markers. It appears that we may be slightly too high, but that's fine. I actually need to learn to fly more approaches by hand, so I should really be doing this more often. Usually I'll wait until like 200 or 300 feet and then come in after that point. Now, do I see any pappies? There are pappies! Hooray! So, we are slightly too high, just as I suspected. So we'll drop out some of that throttle, get down a little bit, 500. Still only 1 red. 2 red, there we go. We are slightly to the left. Flaps 2. Trying to increase that drag there. Keep our speed coming back. slightly too low now, so we'll increase our throttle. Try and aim for that center line, and then we'll look at the end of the runway. Been watching like some student pilots, and yeah, they're always like, look at the end of the runway. Look at the end of the runway, so... Decent. Very decent. I'm happy with that landing. First time in a while, actually, that I've been happy with a landing. That landing, I will give at least a 7. It was pretty solid. Be interesting to see how it looks in the replay. Clear the runway. Let's get out of here. That terminal looks way too big for a regional airport, but it's like auto-gen, so you know, what are you going to do? At this point here, we will hold short. We will turn off our strobes, we'll turn off our landing, turn on the taxi lights, and we will announce taxi to parking. Armadale traffic, Cessna Charlie Sierra Yankee, taxiing to parking. Armadale traffic. Overall, I don't think there would be too much more that I would say could have gone bad in flight. Honestly, crashing is definitely not ideal, and we'll be losing a lot of everything for that. However, that landing was, I feel like, a thing of beauty, knowing how badly I've been landing. Though it has been getting better, it's been a bit firm. But that one there was just incredible. It was great. Really happy with that one. Yep. Bring it in. And there we go.
Hey Captain, what happened? I asked Jessica, my contact in Coffs Harbor, to be extra careful and look at my plane. Not great.
I apologize. Though, that's not really going to do much, is it? And set the parking brakes. The landing smoothness was only 61%. I disagree, but we'll have a look and see what it's like in the replay. You guys will, of course, already seen it, and you can probably see what I've done wrong. Taxi speeding, I mean, we knew that was going to be a thing, and crash. Crash was bad. Crash is very, very bad. Let's continue here onto the headquarters. We still somehow managed to make 4,000 credits off that flight though, but our reputation, not as bad as I thought. I thought like down here maybe, kind of a reset back to where we were. And of course we hit level 15. I feel like I don't deserve any experience for that. But that is going to do it for now. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe for more, and leave your thoughts about the everything down in the comment section. Until the next time everyone, please do take care of yourselves. There is only one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Ciao.